Hey guys, and welcome to Hollywood Heat. Most of us know that Chris Evans is one of the most handsome, charismatic, and approachable actors in Hollywood. But what else is there to know about Captain America? Well, a lot, as it turns out. So let's get started by counting down 20 things you didn't know about Chris Evans. Like most celebrities, Chris Evans weren't always famous, and even Captain America had to pay his dues. Back in 2001, Chris played a high school jock in the parody film Not Another Teen Movie. The soundtrack featured a cover of Tainted Love by Marilyn Manson, and the cast of the film all starred in the music video. And since we are talking about things Evans did before he got famous, in 1999, a 17-year-old Evans modeled for Hasbro's board game Mystery Date as a surfer dude named Tyler. Such humble beginnings. Chris Evans is one of the hottest actors of his time, so it's hard to imagine any ladies rejecting his advances. Back in high school, however, Evans' prom date apparently ditched him for her ex after having danced with Chris all night. Ouch. Even though he was heartbroken at the time, things definitely turned around for him, as he has dated a string of Hollywood beauties since then, including Minka Kelly, Justin Timberlake's now wife Jessica Biel, and if you believe the rumor mill, he is currently dating actress Lily James. We are almost certain his prom date is regretting her choice now. It is hard to imagine the MCU without Chris Evans' portrayal of Captain America. In fact, he has become one of the most loved Avengers, and the MCU films definitely made Evans a household name. So you might be surprised to learn that the actor initially said no to playing Steve Rogers, not once but twice. Evans, who was suffering from panic attacks and social anxiety at the time, told the Hollywood Reporter that the offer to play Captain America felt like the epitome of temptation to him. In an interview with Esquire, Evans' mom, Lisa Evans, confirmed this by saying that her son's biggest fear was losing his anonymity and not being able to going out and doing normal things without people bothering him. Thankfully, a heart-to-heart with his mom and a persuasive call from Iron Man himself, Mr. Robert Downey Jr., ultimately convinced Chris to take the role. Leave it to Iron Man to save the MCU yet again. Yes, Mr. Captain America is an animal lover and devoted to animal rights. During the filming of his film Gifted, Evans found his dog Dodger at the animal shelter they filmed at. Apparently it was love at first sight for the actor, as he immediately knew he wanted to adopt him. Chris Evans doesn't like sharing too much of his personal life with the public, but you're bound to find some cute pictures of Dodger on the actor's social media. Chris even got Dodger a dog-sized cable knit sweater that matches the one he wore in the mystery comedy film Knives Out, and almost broke the internet when he shared a photo of them with their matching sweaters. To celebrate the release of Avengers Infinity War, Chris Evans and Black Widow Scarlett Johansson encouraged all of the original Avengers cast members to get matching tattoos. Mark Ruffalo, who played the Hulk, is the only one to opt out. The rest, however, has permanent tributes inked on their bodies. That isn't Evans' only tattoo though. In fact, he has 7 tattoos memorializing important people in his life like his mom, siblings, and friends. And Evans also sports a quote from spiritual leader Eckhart Tolle on his left chest that reads, "When you lose touch with inner stillness, you lose touch with yourself. When you lose touch with yourself, you lose yourself in the world." Well said. When Chris is not making movies or saving the world from Thanos, he is practicing his skills as a tap dancer. Yes, Evans has shared his love for tap dancing in various interviews, and we even got to see him show off his skills in 2017 on the Ellen DeGeneres' show. Apparently he learned to tap dance from his mother, and it apparently helps him deal with stress. He has been quoted in saying that it makes him feel like he is part of the music. We don't know about you, but personally we would have loved to see Captain America have a dance-off with Chris Pratt's Star-Lord. In Avengers Endgame, there are a few comments and jokes around Captain America's ass, and rightly so, as Chris definitely put a lot of effort and commitment to his Captain America role by working out and building on his memorable physique. So much so that he even left his co-star Hayley Atwell flustered when she first saw him shirtless while shooting Captain America: The First Avenger. So, as a running joke on the MCU sets, fellow castmate Anthony Mackie, who plays Falcon, has nicknamed Evans Captain Little Ass, while Evans calls Mackie Falcon Big Butt, and apparently it became their nicknames on set. Chris Evans has always been a huge Disney fan. He and his family regularly visits Disney parks and apparently even count down the days until their next Disney vacation in a group text. What's even more surprising is that he has admitted to knowing all the lyrics to the Little Mermaid songs by heart and actually wanted to become a Disney animator when he was a child and spent hours drawing alone in his room. Maybe his childhood dreams didn't become true in that regard, but he did end up working for Disney and even reciting lines for them. Even though Evans has been playing the role of Captain America for the last 10 years, one of the most famous and iconic comic book superheroes of all time, Cap wasn't actually Evans' favorite hero while growing up. In fact, his favorite childhood hero isn't even from Marvel, but from DC. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Chris admitted that his favorite hero when growing up was actually Batman, as he really enjoyed the old Batman movies starring Michael Keaton. We all had our childhood celebrity crushes, and Chris Evans is no exception. In an interview with W Magazine in 2016, he revealed that he developed a crush on Sandra Bullock after watching Speed, and even admitting to owning a massive poster of the actress that was plastered on his childhood room ceiling. In 2014, the two actors sparked rumors that they were dating, but Bullock dismissed them by joking with Entertainment Tonight that she and Chris already got married and divorced and are now sharing custody of farm animals. The actor has always been open about his struggles with anxiety and panic attacks, and in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, he confirmed that fame specifically makes him feel very judged and a little unsure about who he is. And in another interview with Rolling Stones, Chris said that the red carpet felt like walking on hot coals. Chris, however, is a great believer in bettering oneself and taking time to self-reflect. Therapy sessions have been extremely valuable to him, and in 2003 he even spent 3 weeks in India at a Buddhist retreat. Since Evans is a firm believer of self-reflection, he enjoys reading a self-help book to help him focus his mind and become more aware of different things going on around him. One of his favorite books are The Power of Now from Eckhart Tolle. Chris has admitted to being a big fan of Buddhism and Eastern philosophy and loves the idea of trying to be present in the moment, turning the third eye off and detaching from your ego. Another book Evans would suggest is The Honeymoon Effect by Bruce Lipton, which speaks about how your DNA can be affected by your thought life and everyday choices. I guess our mothers will always be our biggest fans, and Chris Evans' mom is no exception. She has memorialized her son's achievement as Captain America by turning her attic into a museum dedicated to the superhero. Well, here's hoping Mrs. Evans will be selling tickets soon. It's hard to imagine anyone turning Chris Evans down for any role, but like all Hollywood actors, Evans has lost out on a few roles during his acting career. One of his roles included the lead in Elizabethtown, which eventually went to Orlando Bloom. He also missed out on kissing Sean Penn on screen, as he lost the role of Scott Smith in Milk to actor James Franco. One of the roles Evans was mostly heartbroken about is the opportunity to play in Steven Spielberg's remake of The West Side Story, because unfortunately Chris was too old for the role. Thankfully, his dreams of starring in a musical might soon come true, as it has been reported that he is in talks to play in the film remake of The Little Shop of Horrors. Personally, we can't wait to see him sing and dance. If you are an MCU fan, then you'll definitely remember the shawarma scene. At the end of their first Avengers film, after saving the world from Loki, the Earth's mightiest heroes joke about going to shawarmas. In a now iconic post-credit scene, you can see the Avengers doing just that. Captain America, however, is the only hero not actually seen eating. Apparently it's because the scene was only shot a long time after filming had already wrapped. By that point, Evans had already gotten a buzz cut and grown out his beard for his role in the film Snowpiercer. So they had to put a wig and a prosthetic jaw on his face, which made it quite difficult for him to eat anything. Even though this fact is cool, we can't help but wonder why they didn't just add him in with CGI. Evans has always been massively supportive of the LGBTQ+ community. We can't help but wonder if one of the reasons for his support towards the community is largely thanks to his younger brother, Scott Evans. Scott, also an actor most famous for his role on the ABC soap One Life to Live, is an openly gay man, and Chris has always been super close with his family. Evans is a hands-on guy. For his sci-fi film Push, which he did with Dakota Fanning, he did all his own fighting scenes despite getting badly bruised in the process. And contrary to rumors, there was no CGI to enhance Chris Evans' muscles in Captain America Civil War when he tries to stop a helicopter from taking off using his own strength. Evans spent a great deal of time exercising for that moment on screen, which was universally well received. Evans is not only a regular visitor to the Boston Children's Hospital, where he reads children's stories to sick kids, but he has also supported breast cancer care and partaken in the Super Bowl bets to raise money for charity. For most of us, the idea that a parent would discover that we've recently lost our virginity would be utterly mortifying. Not so for Chris Evans, who in 2017 told Seth Meyers that the first thing he did after losing his virginity was run home to tell his mother Lisa. And there you have it, 20 things you didn't know about Captain America, Chris Evans. But if you know more fascinating things about him, you are welcome to drop us a comment. We would love to hear from you. And if you watched the video until here, we are sure you liked it. Please like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click the videos flashing on your screen for more fun.